All right, y'all. Look, it's 4:41 a.m. We have plenty of videos to get into. Okay. Now look. Apparently, the FaZe boys, the FaZe niggas. I don't know what you want to call them, man. But yeah. Jason Neween, plaqueboymax, Stable Ronaldo, FaZe Lacy, FaZe Silky. Them niggas are getting evicted. Allegedly. Now we will get into why in this video. A few people uploaded, but I decided to come down to A Bando's channel because I know a young parasocial man like myself will really understand and break this down to the best of our understanding. So let's just get straight into the video, man. If you like the video, like the video. If you like the vibe, subscribe. @issues.tm on Instagram. Issues the water coming with us on 5 pieces. And let's see how the FaZe Civil War went too far.
Months, it seems like, okay, so over the past few months, it seems like FaZe Clan has been having some sort of beef with each other, and it's officially gone a little bit too far.
We did react to this video already. It's a couple videos back. You can see it if you want to watch that to get the full breakdown of how these niggas destroyed this house. But honestly, it wasn't even that bad, so I don't know why it's that deep.
Because of this quote-unquote civil war that the whole FaZe Clan has been having, this has led to them destroying thousands of dollars worth of property, and even led to them getting kicked out of their multi-million-dollar home in Los Angeles. But how exactly did this civil war start, and how did it manage to get to this point? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out, so if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the trap house with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into how this FaZe Civil War has gone too far. So to start, I'm sure most of you are very familiar with the new FaZe Clan. They all have been going crazy. I think I see a new FaZe Clan member going viral every week. But if you aren't familiar with them at all and you only know the old trick-shotting FaZe Clan, then
I'm like, who the fuck is these? Nigga got a rain clip in there? I'm like, fuck, what was I gonna say? Yeah, nah, it only makes sense, bro. This nigga Banks recruited like all of the top streamers, like damn near all of the WL streamers that are on the rise. He just handpicked each and every one of them and then just said, okay, you're in FaZe now. This is what we do here. It's crazy, bro. And obviously if they get a house together, bro, these niggas are already lit. They're already gonna crash out for views. You feel me? These niggas are already CMB. It just only makes sense. This is a brilliant idea.
The new FaZe Clan consists of members like plaqueboymax, Silky, Stable Ronaldo, Lacy, Jason Neween, and FaZe kaicenat. And of course there's still some,
I mean, and kaicenat, I guess. But I'm pretty sure that nigga got kicked, so allegedly.
Other members of FaZe, but for the most part in this video we're going to be focused on the new FaZe Clan. Oh, ignore the bonnet, by the way. I'm not even the type of nigga to wear bonnet.
I can't ignore it.
But when you don't got no cut, you start doing things that you never thought you would do. But
you know what's actually so fucking funny about that? That is the exact same reason I have this ski on. I would never wear this shit outside. I am not you niggas, but I can't expose y'all to my hairline. We're not that close.
Anyways, this FaZe Civil War wouldn't just randomly start one day in the middle of nowhere. Well, it kind of did, but the point is, it's been going on a lot longer than people think. The first act of war amongst the new FaZe Clan actually dates all the way back to May 5th, 2024. When they first moved into the FaZe house in Miami. And this will all start because of a simple basketball 1v1 between Silky and plaqueboymax. And during this 1v1, Silky had ended up pushing Max into the pool. And this would lead to them just completely blackmailing each other for the rest of the stream. They were even putting out crazy tweets on each other's Twitter account while also threatening to destroy each other's property.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, this was wholesome, this was classic, and I really like enjoyed this era. This arc was cool, but now these niggas started taking it way too far. This was like on some little shit, you know, like you beefing with your siblings type shit. But what's actually interesting is that this happened immediately as soon as these niggas moved in. So really, this has been a problem the entire time. We are just not talking about it.
And this would go on for over an hour. And mind you, this was literally the first day that they were even inside of this FaZe house. And after the first little civil war between Silky and Max, things would end up settling down for the new FaZe Clan for about 2 months, all the way up until July 2nd. Silky was doing a stream from the FaZe Miami house, while kaicenat was currently at his house in LA. And during the stream, Silky would be in kaicenat's room laying on his bed, and someone in the chat would tell Silky to break kaicenat's bed. And as we all know, Silky always does too much. So he would actually listen listen to this comment for whatever reason and actually end up breaking Kaicenat's bed while he wasn't even home.
I don't think he was really trying to break it though. I think that's I don't know, man. Cause that is kind of OD.
Oh, I'm not gonna count, chat.
Grown that man.
Break his bed?
Like this just some clip farming shit like.
And this will be the...
Like, you know when you a little kid and you do some shit and you don't think it's gonna destroy everything in your close proximity, you know? And then you end up breaking some shit and then you just like, oh. Cause you know when your mom get home, she gonna give you a master prestige ass whooping. It's insane, bro. But you gonna sleep good though, I promise you.
Real official start of the FaZe Civil War, because after this moment things ended up getting serious. Now kaicenat didn't plan an immediate get back to Silky at all. He waited for about a month until Silky and some other members of the FaZe clan took a trip to Japan, and this is where he would go to the FaZe house in LA and burn some of Silky's weed. Now I'm not a smoker myself, but I do know that could be an expensive habit, so I'm sure people who do smoke wouldn't want anybody touching their weed, let alone...
As a nigga who smokes absolutely every single day without missing one, I can assure you this would piss me off. And this is not a little bit. This is a lot of weed. I'm not gonna lie. This is I won't say it's a lot. It's a decent amount. So for you to just throw this shit on the skillet and then make it extra crispy like it's cool, and you're not even getting a contact high off of this. Like Unc literally let this shit simmer inside the stove. Then he walked away. He probably went to watch some Tom and Jerry because he's old as shit, and then came back. And now it's all extra crispy. You can't do shit with this.
Completely burning and destroying it.
Silky, look at your weed. Now zoom in on the weed.
Oh,
that shit burned.
I can't believe it.
Get back.
Get back.
Now, of course, Get Back doesn't have much of a time limit, but Silky would not wait long at all to respond back to Kaicenat, and this is where things would start getting a little more heated in the FaZe Civil War. So once Silky, Max, and Your Rage returned back to the FaZe Miami's house, they took it upon themselves to completely destroy all of Kaicenat's setup. I mean, I saw Silky throwing Kaicenat's PC all around the room and even throwing a monitor off the balcony, and then I saw...
Why would he do this in the front of the house though? Like...
plaqueboymax continue to destroy Kaicenat's PC by jumping up and down on it. And like, I ain't gonna lie, this would probably be one of the craziest get backs of all time because it was nothing but utter disrespect. And Kaicenat would respond back to this by announcing on stream that he was gonna get the lease for that entire Miami house terminated.
Yo, what up?
Yo,
that Miami house, terminate that bitch.
Good, I was trying to get rid of that shit anyways.
Perfect. Can you get that done?
Yeah, getting done.
Thank you. So, how soon?
ASAP.
Thank you, bro. I'm dead ass. I'm not even...
Get out of there.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yo, he made the boss call of doom.
No script. I swear to God, no script. That was my crib.
Now, getting rid of the house...
That was his crib is crazy, bro. But when you really think about it, I mean, well, first of all, I'm sure they could afford that house. Not that they want to or need to. But, what's crazier is, he really got jumped. Why did it take 3 niggas to get back at Kaicenat for no reason? Cause he burned Silky's weed? Come on.
Wasn't really that big of a deal because Max and Silky both announced that they were going to end up moving to LA, so it was really no need for this Miami FaZe house anymore to begin with. But Kaicenat wouldn't end there, and he would retaliate just 3 days later on August 14th. He would pull up to the FaZe house while Max and Silky were still in Miami, and he would end up throwing one of Max's PCs in the pool, along with taking one of Max's pair of expensive Jordans and also a backpack. And he will also end up taking Silky's monitor. But after throwing that PC in the pool, I'm sure he ended up instantly regretting it because Max didn't even pay for that PC. It was actually the CEO of FaZe Clan who ended up buying that PC, also known as Banks. And he didn't like the fact that Kaicenat threw this PC in the pool at all and announced on Twitter that...
I don't know if Banks was farming. Banks was probably really upset, but he was also like crashing out on purpose. Like, he was just openly doing this. I don't think this was a lapse of self-control. I think he just really didn't give a fuck and said, we crashing.
Banks, and he didn't like...
He said, starving kids in Africa and Kaicenat thinks it's funny throwing perfectly good PCs in the pool. It's all fun and games till I go burn this fucking kid's house down. Holy shit. PC house. House. I don't really see how that's fair. Are you picking size 2? They broke both my PCs first. Now I'm a one-man army. You're throwing PCs in the pool I paid for. Fuck I care about your whack-ass PC for. Throw Max clothes in the pool. Throw Jason's fucking parents in the pool. Jason, parent stray. I don't care. But now you're fucking what with my shit. SMH, I'm actually pissed. This isn't me joking.
The fact that Kaysan threw this PC in the pool at all, and announced on Twitter that Kaysan would end up being officially kicked from FaZe Clan.
Yep, I told y'all I wasn't joking, bro.
At all, and announced on.
Yo, Ricky, no way you're actually mad they started this shit. Bro, are you effing Riri? And he kicked him from the conversation. This must be the FaZe group chat. Who? Let me see the names. No, I don't know these niggas. I don't know these niggas. Kaysan has officially been kicked from FaZe Clan.
On Twitter that Kaysan would end up being officially kicked from FaZe Clan. And this would lead to a couple of the FaZe.
Kaysan, we don't care, you're 30, got kicked from FaZe, no girl, no kids, no DJ set, we smoking you tonight. FaZe Silky.
Members trolling Kaysan on Twitter after it was announced that he was going to be kicked from FaZe Clan. But even with him getting quote-unquote kicked, it did not take Silky long to return the favor, because he would FaceTime Lacey that same exact day after Kaysan left, and Silky managed to convince Lacey to throw Kaysan's DJ set into the pool. Now, I don't know exactly how much this DJ set was worth, but people on Twitter were saying it was worth over $20,000.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think niggas don't understand, bro. You don't understand. Like, something like that, it's not even worth 22 bands. It's like throwing a PS2 in the pool, bro. This is a PS2, bro. This is like a national treasure or some shit. I don't know how much that DJ set was, but I'm assuming it's not easy to come by, or it's not as easy to come by as a fucking PC, you know? I don't know.
That's true. That's just insane. Like, just imagine being so rich where you and your friends can break each other's property that's worth thousands and thousands of dollars, and nobody really gets that mad over it. Like, I'll probably end up cutting one of my friends off if they rip this gray t-shirt, bro. But anyways, even after getting kicked and
shit, let a nigga break my PC. I'm breaking his whole heritage. I'm crashing. I'm literally going to jail. I'm lying. I'm never speaking to that nigga again. Shit, he's probably never speaking again, but I don't know, man.
And getting his $20,000 DJ set destroyed, it still would not end here at all. Like, what more could they break? Well, 2 days later, Kaysan returned back to the FaZe house, and this time he destroyed Silky's PC by throwing that in the pool, and he also would throw some of Lacey things in the pool as well.
Damn.
But this would end up being cut short after Stable Ronaldo grabbed Kaysan's camera and completely jumped into the pool. And of course, you guys know Silky and Lacey ain't just gonna let that happen.
Yo, nah. This nigga's a demon.
But this would end up being cut short after Stable Ronaldo grabbed Kaysan's camera and completely jumped into the pool. And of course, you guys know Silky and Lacey ain't just gonna let that happen. Like, they would end up getting their get back the very next day. And this day would be very interesting because I feel like this is where the quote-unquote Civil War got to like its peak. So the night would start with plaqueboymax flying in some of his five-star friends. And that's gonna be a very important part of what happened later in this stream. But while Max was with his five-star friends, Silky and Lacey would take it upon themselves to go over to Kaysan's house and completely vandalize his basketball court. So this will reportedly lead to Kaysan even calling the cops and stuff on Silky, but once the cops got there, he cleared up that it was just his friends and it was all just a prank.
What are you guys doing, bro?
What?
Why are you guys at my house?
Whoa! This is my friend Kaysan here.
Someone call the police.
Black man. Oh no. Black man in a do-rag and an all-black hoodie with the hood on and gloves. Listen, you cannot get more suspicious than this. Silky just better be happy he didn't die here. This nigga's outside a mansion. Do you really see how this looks?
Yeah, it's probably because these guys are being stupid. These are my friends. They're fine. You guys are good? All right. These are my friends in my house. They're good. I'll give you my word. I don't know why the they're here. We're going to talk right now.
I don't even think Kaysan was the one that called it.
My fault. I forgot it's a fucking thick-ass cameraman right behind him.
cops it was probably one of his neighbors or something like that, because both Silky and Lacey were wearing all black and shiesty masks, so they probably had Kayson's rich neighbors terrified out of their minds. But after doing this, Max and the rest of his 5-star friends will also pull up to Kayson's house as well and continue vandalizing the basketball court, and they even took pictures of everything that they did to this court.
Niggas couldn't be more federal if they wanted to, bro. And everybody got Nike shiesties on. Ridiculous.
And they will all end up returning back to the FaZe house to celebrate what they thought was a victory before Kayson ended up pulling back up with a paintball gun. And this is where things would end up getting a little bit more serious, because Kayson's already mad. They literally just came to his home and vandalized his basketball court, and the other members of FaZe aren't trying to get shot with a paintball gun. Like, I don't know if any of you have ever got shot close range with a paintball gun without wearing any gear or anything like that, but it hurts like bad. So of course, when Kayson pulled up with this paintball gun, everyone would start running, but it would eventually come to a standstill between Kayson and plaqueboymax. This is where Max would try to go for Kayson's paintball gun, and the both of them would start.
Yo, my fault. I've been trying to. That nigga's insane.
Between Kayson and
I've been trying to figure out what this Freaks and Geeks. I've been trying to figure out what this brand is.
Max. This is where Max would try to go for Kayson's paintball gun, and the both of them would start tussling, which ultimately led to Kayson getting jumped. Now, while they were all tussling for this paintball gun, Kayson ended up getting hit in the back of the head by one of Max's friends.
Bro.
And this is where things would get a little bit more serious, because at this point, Kayson was actually upset. He didn't think that this was fun anymore, because Kayson felt like someone actually intentionally punched him in the back of the head. But after going back and reviewing the clip, it seemed like Max's friend did this on total accident, but Kayson did end up leaving after this, and this is where the FaZe civil war would die down for a little bit. It will only be
Man, who was this, bro? Who was this? It looked like Nico.
Going back and reviewing the clip,
or is this Wayne?
It seemed like
I can't tell. The nigga's too dark.
Max's friend did this on total accident, but Kayson did end up leaving after this, and this is where the FaZe civil war would die down for a little bit. It will only be for about 2 weeks, because it just started back up, and now they're homeless because of it. So just yesterday on August 25th, plaqueboymax would be doing this stream, and during this stream, he would end up getting on TikTok live with a girl that he's been flirting with for a while now. And while he was on TikTok live with her,
I don't know why he was there. That's actually not true. He has been harassing and bullying this girl. That's it. There's no more. There's no Riz here. It's just, oh, Ken Carson fucked you. You fucked Ken Carson. That's it. That's it. It's only harassment. I promise you. There's no Riz.
Another FaZe member who goes by the name Jason the Weenie, he would come up and snatch off plaqueboymax's do-rag in front of this girl. Now, y'all know the worst thing that y'all could do to a person is try to embarrass him around the hose, bro. That's just something you don't do, but that's what...
Especially if his hairline look like this, bro. I'm sorry.
Jason did, and things would end up getting heated after that, because Max's hairline is cooked. Everyone knows it. So he had to get some form of get back on Jason for trying to embarrass him. So this would lead to him taking it far and throwing Jason's entire mattress into the pool. And this would lead to Jason retaliate shortly after, throwing all types of flour and everything in Max's room.
But he came down there. He came down there to throw the powder on Max, right? Who was sitting here perfectly fine. Cam is blocking the door. These two niggas go in. Cam puts this nigga, Jason, in a headlock. So Jason starts pouring the powder on Cam, right? Dreamo takes the powder from Jason and pours it on top of all three of them. This nigga Jason takes the powder from Dreamo, or well, I guess he didn't have any left, and then he poured it on all four of them. Now what you're not realizing is Jason came down here to pour the powder on Max, who is still sitting here. Everybody else got caught in the crossfire, and the nigga is still sitting here.
To Jason retaliate shortly after, throwing all types of flour and everything in Max's room. And long story short, this entire night would end with them just completely ruining the entire FaZe house. I mean, they got water and protein powder and flour and everything like that all over this house, and it just looked a complete mess. Now, nobody really thought much of it at first, because both streams just abruptly ended. I mean, people thought that we were going to get part 2 today, up until the point where the official FaZe Twitter account will put out a tweet saying, "We really just lost the FaZe house." Best would even follow this up by putting out a voice note on Twitter, and this is what he had to say.
Got evicted from the crib.
Yo.
I told these kids, we're on our last strike with this crib, okay? We're supposed to do build-outs and production all week to set up for this September subathon thing, what these kids wanted, right? And we just got fully evicted from the crib, effective September 1st.
Now, there's been some mixed reactions to all of this because, as most of you probably know, the FaZe Clan as a whole is doing a subathon starting September 1st, where every member of the new FaZe Clan will be live on their respective channels for 30 days straight. But it was already mentioned by Max and Silky that the two of them were planning to move into a different house in LA very soon. So people currently think that all of this is just one big script, like they're just doing this to hype up the subathon, and they're already about to move into a bigger house, like Max and Silky said.
I don't know if it'll be loud. It should be good, but I'm about to have the bed taken out. Why? Because me, Silky, and Alan will be moving into a house nearby. So I'm finna just completely turn this room to my stream shit. FaZe is getting out. I'm not paying. I'm not paying.
So chances are this whole entire like being evicted from the house thing, it's probably just one big script.
I don't know. He said him, Silky, and Alan. So I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. That don't really sound scripty, cause what's gonna happen to Jason, Lacey, and Ron? You know, I don't think they planned for that, or maybe they just didn't give a fuck.
As of right now, I'm recording this at like 2:30 a.m. and none of the FaZe members have went live tonight to address or talk about anything that has transpired. So we don't have any real updates about this crib other than what.
Oh, my fault. I read it, but I didn't read it out loud. I don't know.
Or talk about anything that has transpired. So we don't have.
I don't know if y'all read it, but he said, y'all can bug Max and Jason to pitch in for a new crib. I can't keep flushing money down the toilet. Literally got none left. September was supposed to be legendary between the party being shut down and this. I'm seriously burnt. Love y'all, but I need a break. Now, this could be like, it could be bait because they're getting a new house. It could be, right? And he's, because, you know, that's what AMP did. The nigga, Kai, he pretended like, well, no. That was before the fireworks shit, right? Or after the fireworks shit. I don't know. But they pretended that the AMP house got burned down or some shit, right? And then there was promo for the new house? Or was it promo for the 4th of July? I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. That shit. So it could be a stunt.
Have any real updates about this crib other than what FaZe Banks has been saying.
Hey Unc, this rage baiting shit not for you, twin. Just listening to this laughing. I fuck with you, Unc, but we know this is promo. It's very good promo. Maybe for, I don't know, the weenies or some shit. I wish I was trolling.
But if I had to personally give my opinion on it, I think that this is all just one big script. I don't think the Civil War or anything like that was scripted, of course, like them breaking each other's things. But I do think them getting kicked out of the house or claiming to be kicked out of the house is all just like one big script to get people ready for this new house that they're moving into. But that's just my personal opinion. You guys know that the only opinion I care about is you guys' opinion. So let me know, what do you think about this whole situation? And let me know if you think that any of the FaZe.
I don't know, that's a bold thing to stand on, bro, because there's a lot of niggas out here with some horrible opinions. I don't want to hear it.
Members are wrong for how they reacted or retaliated to their things being broken. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey.
Hell yeah. Real nigga already subscribed and I like the video. But hey, that's all I got for y'all, man. WVid. I told you I was going to be very, very parasocial, but very informative. So hey, we got what we came for. I hope y'all learned something new, man. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. If you like the video, like the video. If you like the video, subscribe. Add issues.tm_on Instagram. Issues.com. Go get y'all some fire pieces. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.